Hey guys, this is Dragon on 404 here. In this video, we're going to be continuing my Fallout 4 gameplay video. And just before this video gets started, I'm joined by my friend Pizza. Introduce. Okay, I just made a weird joke before this, but I got a new mod called Dunder Mifflin Incorporated, which you don't know is from the.
Keep that in mind.
Shut up, Ham. But
I like Ham.
be quiet. But basically, okay, I gotta get out of here. I downloaded a mod called Dunder Mifflin Inc., which is from this show that I watch sometimes called The Office, and it's really funny.
That's what she said.
Okay, if you watch The Office, you have gotten that. Okay, so let's see what Whitechapel Charlie has to say about Imogene.
Jinx, my present company, still available.
Yep. Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Okay, 1 second.
Magnolia.
You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her.
Oh, I've actually banged her
Are you
before.
a friend of hers?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep her information private, so.
I just need to talk to her.
Why are you looking for her, honey?
Her family hired me to find out what happened to her.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt to tell you.
I just need to know where she is.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fellow.
Hey, Ethan.
What?
Pizza. Can you go grab that chair right there?
No.
Just sit right there.
No.
Go get the chair.
Okay.
See, that's the trick to making the wild gun pizza man
The heck?
comply with all your options. Wait, actually, switch this way.
Oh, if you can hear me. Hi.
They can't. This is the microphone right here.
Hello.
Oh my God. I need the microphone now. Okay, here.
I'm still gonna go over there and tell them stuff.
No, like they can hear you like right there.
Oh, they can?
Yes.
Hi, y'all.
Yeah, this is pizza. Okay. So we need to go look at this flyer real quick. Okay, let's see.
Did I just see turkey? Oh, it was ticket. Never mind.
This guy's really funny, so you're gonna get probably
No,
laughed
I'm
out.
stupid, not funny. There's a difference.
There it is. Okay, so do you feel your life isn't what you wanted?
Yes.
Are you looking for a change? Come down to Bed Bath & Beyond. We'll make your life better. Just kidding. Come here, Brother Thomas, explain the truth behind our troubled world at the Charles View Amphitheater in Back Bay. Reveal meetings every night. Those seeking to change their lives for the better are welcome. Well,
Why they capitalized?
this already sounds like a cult, so I'm not sure about
What's a
this.
cult?
They're like people, do you know, like drinking the purple Kool-Aid?
No, just keep on going.
Basically, like, okay, think about like a religious group, but they kind of like trick you into being a part of it and like tell you all these like lies and things. Oh, hey, Adil. How you doing? This is Adil from school.
Hi, Adele.
Yeah, this is Pizza, and if you can't recognize his name, just ask me at, school whenever you get the chance, and I'll tell you who it is.
Can't I tell him?
Because I don't like to give people's names away.
You just did earlier.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Okay. So now we're going to... Okay, we're going now to the, like, View Church or whatever that cult guy came from. Okay, but let me explain to you what a cult is. Okay, think about some, like, a church group, but they are, like, really radical. Do you know what that means?
Nope.
It means, like, they're really, like, crazy, and, like, they, like, give
me?
you... No, like, I mean, even more crazy.
I didn't think that would be happening.
But, you can take your hand away from the... Just put it into your ear. Put it into your ear.
You can just ease. I ain't doing that.
I clean my ears, like, every day.
That's all here. What?
But basically, they tell you, like, all these...
All these.
Let me go get the duct tape over there.
Duct tape? I'll be quiet.
Okay, but basically they're like this thing where... Oh, by the way, I lock them up in my closet, like, every day. No, just kidding. But, basically... Yeah, I know. Everybody dies in here.
Wait, the people?
Do you not know what Fallout 4 is?
Yes, totally.
What is it?
It's nukes and stuff.
Who were the nukes launched by?
People.
What kind of people?
Crazy people.
What culture were the crazy people of? Like, were they
Culture?
Like, were they American? Were they Chinese? Were they Japanese? Were they Russian?
Whatever you think.
No, I need, like, an actual answer.
Okay, you tell me, and then I'll know. Like, I'll know if you know what the right answer is.
Okay, we obviously can tell that he does not know.
Yes, I do.
Welcome, neighbor.
He does it
We're
because
always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh,
Why
I'm
is
sorry,
Steel
but
holding that
Emma
card?
Jean is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even talking to these morons?
Look, truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you.
I hope
She's
you
way
decide to change
stronger
your
than
life
she-
to...
Okay, 1 second. There we go. We can hear things better now.
Welcome. I hope you decide to become one of the pillars of the community.
Nope. I'll get out of here as soon as possible. I do not want to drink the purple Kool-Aid.
Let's check out the t-shirt stand before we leave, huh?
She's all yours, neighbor.
I feel like he's gonna like close the door on me when I get in there.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Your boyfriend Thomas was a real charmer.
I was done with him, and he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Okay, so she might be heading to the third rail. I just want to kill all these people, but I don't really. Okay. Whoa. Can you move any faster? Good God. Okay. Ethan.
Boom, boom, bang.
That's what I say, 'cause I'm a orangutan.
Just don't.
It says return to Cabot House, and then I cannot ever choose the Cabot House symbol, but that, just that one time, it let me choose the Cabot House symbol.
Hmm.
You aren't paying attention at all, are you?
I'm just making funny noises and talking.
Okay, well, why does it look, oh, that's from like the expo marker, like you put on your fingernails, right?
Oh yeah.
I can tell that you haven't really washed them.
No, I can't get it off. It's a permanent marker.
Oh, just gonna have to wait until like your fingernails grow, and then also like that skin right there, it kind of just falls off.
No.
Or I mean, you could just like rip your nail off.
Or I could just leave it there for the rest of my life. I only get scratches off. It just.
You don't have the time to do it.
No, it's hard because it hurts.
Say that again.
Whatever. Hey, people listening, see, I put permanent marker on my nails. Yeah.
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me?
No.
None. Oh my God, it's happening. Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry, things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office, elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get them.
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Emma Jean. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
That's right. I was in cryosleep until recently.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
I think it's time you told me what's really going on at Parsons.
You're right. It's past time you knew.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours. In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Well...
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, You need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more.
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And
Okay.
try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you.
I know what I'm gonna go
Know as
get.
well as I do that if he
What?
gets
Here, see.
But guess what I do know?
Hmm?
What? I know what a insane asylum is, or asylum is.
What is it?
It's where they put a bunch of crazy people, or people who, like, aren't really crazy, but, like, they would, like, put people in there and they would die, and then most of them are haunted. Almost all, basically. They would just, like, be, like, basically crazy to their end of their life, and they would just stay in the asylum and then die.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
What was that? That was like a white boy thing that you just did.
What did I do?
It's like, wow. You know what? You can just like listen to the subtitles if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put these back on. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, I added this mod that like gives me like a bunch of materials. So
Visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
oh wait, where's the Vault Tech rep? Oh, there it is.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Ignore Ethan.
You know what that song is?
I am Gallon Man.
Yeah.
Stealing your
might not
children
wanna sing
and
it.
killing you, man. What is it?
No, because copyright.
Oh.
We heard this in social studies class.
They didn't tell me much, Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
Okay, well, I just let him tell me it so I wouldn't get copyright or anything.
It looks like one of those
Hey, do you like guns?
guns, I guess.
Then you're a nut.
I'm not what?
You're a nut.
I'm a nut.
Mm-hmm.
I like being a nut. I don't like nuts. I'm like they're okay, but that's a pretty good bet. Hey, I'm a nut. Nut, nut, nut.
And I like to stick you in the butt.
Oh my god. Nut, 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 nutty, nutty, nut, nut, nutty, nutty, nut, nut.
What was wrong with that?
No, it's what's wrong with me. I'm sorry. Tell you
Shh. Oh, hey, trash can Carla.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
What kind of stuff do you have?
Just a bit of everything. You'd be surprised what people leave behind on the old roads. Gotta keep your eyes peeled. Got plenty to sell it.
Uh-huh. Let's see what you have.
Always happy to make a sale.
You know what? I need to bring some of that, like, supplies and things to Good Neighbor. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that in this video. I'm going to... Okay.
Hey, wait there.
Time to split up the loot?
What's that guy's problem? Looking at you funny.
Can I go drop all this? Can I go make him pick it up? Because that's like a glitch.
Oh, put the cigar box down.
Wow.